now, we were talking about the technology that deals with our day-to-day activities. Now, let us explore the outer space. Today, we have brought for you few projects on aviation and outer space.
Let's start with Smart Airport.
I have heard about domestic and international airport. What is the smart airport?
Don't worry, I will take you to domestic airport first, then a smart airport.
Wish I could stay a little longer. I am running late for my next meeting.
And 10 hours sleep too. No worries, we will send you back in our Dragon Space X.
You are going to throw me in front of a dragon?
You can view it yourself.
You mean to say in an airplane? Is it an airport? It looks so different from my time.
The model is of a domestic airport. This model structure is based upon the Bangalore airport. It is set to become India's leading travel destination for its quality and efficiency. In general, domestic airport is an airport that handles only domestic flights, which are flights within the same country.
Air transportation facility in the form of airlines is an innovative and environmentally responsible industry that drives social and economic progress of the state. It has become one of the greatest contributions to the advancement of modern day society and is the customer's preferred mode of transportation.
Usually, the demand for air services increases the influence of air transport on the global economy, making possible the rapid movement of millions of people and billions of dollars worth of goods to markets around countries.
Well, for you to understand even more better, let me tell you about the benefits of domestic airport. Air transport provides a wide choice of holiday destinations around the country and an affordable means to visit distant friends and relatives. Air transport contributes to sustainable development. Air transport provides access to remote areas.
By facilitating tourism, trade, airports and air travels generate economic growth and provide jobs. It increases revenues from taxes and fosters the conservation of protected areas.
Now, this is all about domestic airport. I hope you all got an idea about the domestic airport. You can save your time and money, and at the same time, it's also comfortable and easygoing.
Smart Airport project is a very well sustainable and eco-friendly, as we can see in the spheres of LED lighting, motion and IR sensors at intervals, solar charge booth for e-automated mobiles, automated check-in and check-out for passengers, providing an auto-ejecting terminals which connect to the planes.
Cyber and physical security safeguard the belongings of the passengers at every inspections. It manages and functions smoothly with traffic monitoring and vehicle license plate readers.
The network architecture of the airport is advanced and controlled by a central operation management, which is followed by better emergency protocol response team.
The airport is equipped with automatic parking system. There is no need of any human interference. The whole airport is equipped with solar energy, which is eco-friendly.
The airport also is equipped with smart and efficient automatic systems which ensure the safety and security of the passengers.
It provides you the best personalized hospitality, caring for you round the clock while you fly in comfort, bringing you closer to the world. Thanks for flying in ACS Airlines.
Photonic propulsion is a technology that could be used to send spacecrafts to the distant areas of the solar system and beyond it. It works based on Newton's third law of motion, which states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Photonic propulsion works by firing lasers at a reflective material like a solar sail.
Currently, we are using chemical propulsion to send spacecrafts. As we all know, fuel is a non-renewable source of energy which could go extinct in few years.
Photonic propulsion could be one of the alternatives for chemical propulsion. It can send a spacecraft to Mars in 3 days.
If photonic propulsion overcomes all its disadvantages such as expenses, inefficiencies, etc., we can use this technology in an efficient manner.
Today, some of the most exciting potential applications come from the use of drones in the medical and healthcare deliveries. Drones are effectively delivering biologicals like blood, serums, viral culture, vaccines and organs in the most safest and fastest manner, which is helping in saving millions of lives.
The time-critical nature of medical supplies is driving the development of a regulatory framework that will allow autonomous medical drones to fly long distances to bring life-saving supplies to patients.
Drone use offers the opportunity of improving healthcare, particularly in remote and undeserved environments, by decreasing lab testing turnaround times, enabling just-in-time life-saving medical supply, device delivery, and reducing costs of routine prescription care in rural areas.
Solar Impulse, a project and prototype not many have heard or spoken about. The Solar Impulse is a long-range experimental aircraft project which has also been given the name of the multifunctional aircraft. The Solar Impulse has 2 photovoltaic batteries which are charged up by a series of solar panels on the top wing of the plane. This experimental aircraft can be airborne for around 36 hours non-stop and can take off on its own.
The ultimate aim of this prototype is the circumnavigation of the Earth using only solar energy and bring attention to cleaner technologies. Using these solar technologies in our day-to-day life can benefit the Earth a lot and reduce carbon emission by 2% for every plane that flies.
But there's a drawback. This plane is supposed to be very light in weight and cannot house a lot of passengers. So these planes can be used for advertising and for transport of goods.
Here you can see a mini-scale model of the Solar Impulse aircraft. This model also works with solar power and is a simulation of the real prototype.
The introduction of solar technologies in our lives can be revolutionizing and can help our future generations.
The Gaganyaan program envisages undertaking the demonstration of human spaceflight to low Earth orbit in the short term and will lay the foundation for a sustained Indian human space exploration program in the long run.
The objective of Gaganyaan program is to demonstrate indigenous capacity to undertake human spaceflight mission to low Earth orbit.
As part of the program, 2 unmanned mission and 1 manned mission are approved by the Government of India.
What are the benefits?
Progress towards sustained and affordable human and robotic program to explore the solar system.
advanced technology, capability for undertaking human space exploration.
Ample role for employment generation.
What are the new technologies required?
Human-rated launch vehicle, crew escape system, habitable orbital module, life support system.
After the successful completion of Gaganyaan, the next step will focus towards achieving capability for a sustainable human presence in space.
The Dragon spacecraft is capable of carrying up to 7 passengers to and from the Earth's orbit and beyond. It is the only spacecraft currently flying that is capable of returning significant amounts of cargo to Earth. It is also the first private spacecraft to take humans to the space station.
The Dragon spacecraft is equipped with 16 Draco thrusters used to orient the spacecraft during the mission, including apogee or perigee maneuvers, orbit adjustment, and altitude control. Each Draco thruster is capable of generating 90 pounds of force in the vacuum of space.
In 2020, SpaceX returned America's ability to fly NASA astronauts to and from the International Space Station on American vehicles for the first time since 2011. In addition to flying astronauts to space for NASA, SpaceX Dragon spacecraft can also carry commercial astronauts to Earth's orbit, the ISS, or beyond.
The Dragon spacecraft is equipped with 2 drogue parachutes to stabilize the spacecraft following re-entry and 4 main parachutes to further decelerate the spacecraft prior to landing.
A supersonic plane is the one which is capable of achieving the speed greater than the speed of sound. The speed of sound is measured in Mach and the speed of sound in air is Mach 1. The Boom XP-1 is a trijet supersonic demonstrator designed by Boom Technology. It is capable of traveling at a speed of Mach 2.2.
The XP-1 is powered by 3 General Electric turbojet engines which can produce enough thrust to push forward almost 200 cars. The maximum length of the plane is 68 feet and the wingspan is 17 feet. There is room for only one person on the entire flight. It can reach speeds up to Mach 2.2 and take us from Mumbai to New York in just 4.5 hours, while a normal aircraft would have taken us 16 hours.
The flight can drastically change the way we look at the air transport today. The speed at which it can take passengers is actually really high, and we can travel to places without having to worry about the time taken. This model is a clear demonstration of how well the plane has been structured for supersonic flight and how it can change transportation as we know it.
Reusable rockets are basically rockets whose parts can be reused to launch rockets in a cost-effective manner. Falcon 9 is a reusable 2-stage rocket designed and manufactured by SpaceX for the reliable and safe transport of people and payloads into Earth orbit and beyond.
Falcon 9 is the world's first orbital class reusable rocket. Reusability allows SpaceX to refly the most expensive parts of the rocket, which in turn drives down the cost of space access. The most vital parts of the reusable rocket is the engine and the landing mechanism.
Overall, the reusable rocket is really useful for us to explore different planets with an effective cost structure and foolproof mechanism. Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX and Falcon 9, said that humans stepping on our planetary neighbor, the red planet, should be through his rocket science.
Reusable rockets are also good for the environment since the major parts that are costly and that use up natural resources are reused. Till today, there are 127 rockets launched, 87 rockets landed, and 69 of the rockets were reusable. Therefore, reusable rockets are much better to use.
You may not think outer space has much to do with life on Earth, but in reality, Earth is very much connected with the study of space. In fact, ISRO and NASA is behind many of the technologies we use today. Studying outer space has given scientists many insights into our own planet that we would not have otherwise had.
Knowing about our cosmic origins help us to understand how we came to be, as well as how we might impact the universe now and in the future. This big picture thinking has led to many important discoveries and a greater understanding of how the universe works, including our tiny corner of it.
These projects have enabled us to know more about the application of human enhancement and its potential role for enabling a future human presence in space.
Thank you, Mr. Einstein. We are really proud of you. Hope you had a nice time here. Bye bye.